Good afternoon. I'm joined here today by the Acting Permanent Secretary for Transport and Regulatory Affairs, Dr. Marissa Stones, along with the Director of Public Transport, Mr. Stephen Otterbridge, and also I'm happy to have here President of the BIU, Brother Chris Ferbert, and other BIU officials. With the new school year commencing on Monday, I wish to provide an update on the bus services for students and the general public. This year, we have faced a number of challenges with the island's bus fleet. A central issue has been the state of disrepair, which has reduced the number of buses available to service school and commuter routes. Understandably, this has left parents and students very worried about the bus availability for the immediate future. Today, I am pleased to report that the Department of Public Transport has taken steps to address the issues and have provided a contingency plan for student transportation. DPT mechanics have maintained a rigorous, and I repeat, rigorous maintenance schedule to contain the number of out-of-service vehicles in the existing fleet. This includes installation of new parts, including replacement radiators. Also, modifications are being made to our buses to better ventilate the engines, which we believe will reduce the number of out-of-service buses through overheating. We have contracted the services of minibuses through the Bermuda Minibus Association to ensure school children get to class on time. The minibuses will cover the traditional school bus routes and will pick up school children. The minibuses will be dispatched from east and west ends of the island in the mornings and from Cedar Bridge and Berkeley in the afternoons. Children should travel the school bus routes as normal to catch the minibuses to and from school. The use of licensed minibuses for school children will alleviate the pressure on the regular bus fleet. However, should children miss the minibus, they will be able to take the regular bus to school. In addition, we expect to take possession of 4 new buses in the upcoming months. DPT will maintain the existing bus schedule, and this can be found on the government website, gov.bm. The repairs and modifications to the bus fleet, together with the addition of new buses and the support from minibuses, will help to resolve problems that we have experienced this year. And I'd like to personally thank the Bermuda Industrial Union and the members who are part of DPT for their work with management to develop solutions to the situation we have, which is why we've invited the BIU to be here. They have been crucial to us getting to a point over recent months with finding solutions. The staff have been crucial to working together with management to find the solutions that we have needed to deploy to address these problems. As I said, the members of the mechanics team have been working virtually every day, giving extra time even when necessary, to keep buses running. And I am grateful, the government is grateful, and we are happy that we've had this level of teamwork within DPT. So with that, thank you, Mr. President, and all of your team who are here for their work. I put the floor to questions.
Good afternoon, all. Last month, when there was a breakdown of the 6 buses in that one morning, it was revealed at that time that 72 of the island's, I believe 105 buses were out of service. I'm wondering if there's an updated number you can provide.
Yes, I can provide an updated number. There are now only around 54 buses out of service. There has been great improvement, as I have stated earlier in my statement. There has been a great amount of hard work done by the mechanics team and the staff to get buses back running, and a number of modifications have been made to the buses to help with the out-of-service issues. And I'm grateful that this has resulted, as we can see, in a reduced number of out-of-service buses.
Sure. The modifications you've mentioned there, is the thinking that these modifications will prevent similar shortfalls from occurring going forward?
That is our hope, but understand, as we've been repeating over the last recent weeks, we have an aged fleet. Investment is required. It is underinvestment over recent years, which has contributed to the challenges that the staff face with having to drive buses that have broken air conditioners, that break down. Unfortunately, we had situations with some buses catching flames. This is because of the age of the fleet, which needs to be brought down with an appropriate purchase of buses that will take the average age down from 11 to 7 and will allow everyone who is working hard at DPT to be productive and to provide the service that they all want to see provided.
My final question, if I may. The 4 new buses mentioned coming within a few months, are
Yes.
these to add to the current stock, or are these new buses coming in essentially to bring older vehicles out of service?
It will help relieve some of the more recent purchases and the stress on those buses that are now being worked on every day to be kept going. So if we can bring on new buses, that relieves the stress on older members of the fleet, and we're able to maintain them in a way that can, but the new buses create some relief that will allow the team to work on the rest of the fleet to keep all the buses going. And as has been stated already, our plan is to purchase additional buses, and the works are in place to go beyond the 4 to purchase another group of buses, and also in the long term to have a regular purchasing schedule if finance permits that to be allowed. And that is what is the goal of DPT at this point.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If not, thank you very much for everybody who's come today, and thank you, and we will keep you abreast of any further developments when it comes to these matters. Thank you.